Okay, let's get into niching down. This is the importance of niching down in lead generation. So, specializing in one niche or vertical. And this is really, really going to help you scale your lead generation pay per lead agency to the moon, really. Like, as much as you want to get into it, you could specialize in one niche and you become the expert in that niche, and knowing the ins and outs of a niche is really, if you're doing sales yourself or you teach your sales guys, knowing that niche is just so important. Knowing the lingo of how to talk to, whether it's HVAC guys, dentists, pest control guys. And I got a couple of niches here that you can, take in: water damage restoration. So knowing this niche and what it is to offer water damage restoration leads is, there's a couple of different ways that people get leads in and provide their services and those solutions. And if you're just providing, Google AdWords or SEO, really, again, like I said before, is you're getting into a different type of problem, right? So you're able to provide the leads and the traffic and the sources, but if they can't close these leads, or you don't know how to help them close these leads or understand this niche, as best as you possibly can. And that's why we really utilize Google AdWords and get clients on board first, to really learn that niche if we don't already know it. To understand how a niche works and the entire process of, traffic sources, where you get your traffic from, what the different types of leads are, what the different types of services are in that niche. Knowing all that kind of stuff, and then being able to help them, understand, okay, this is what happens when you get a lead. Some leads in different niches, should be taken care of right away. Others are okay if, so say, for example, water damage restoration, you have multiple different ones. One is immediate. Hey, right now we've got, there was just a flood and our entire house is filled with water. So that's an immediate need. They're usually going to pretty much pick up the phone and call right away, right? So whereas exotic car rental is a little bit different. They don't really need it right now. They may most people are planning in an automotive niche, whether it be limos or exotic cars or anything. People are kind of planning that out anywhere from, a couple of days all the way up to 6 months. So maybe they have a birthday, maybe they have all that stuff. So that may be a form lead. So understanding this stuff is really, really important. And so, say, for example, you're in the water damage restoration niche and it offers free estimates. So that is their lead source. Hey, we provide free estimates. We come out to your house. So they have to be able to see the damage to offer a price. So this is a different transaction than a couple of different other niches. Follow-up process is key in this. So you're getting into helping them, with the follow-up and knowing, hey, if you got an email lead, you guys got to go ahead, and if that person doesn't pick up the phone, go ahead and follow up with a call and an email. Knowing that kind of stuff in your niche is going to really, really help you sell your clients and be able to retain those clients for a very long time. So take, for example, the exotic car rental niche. They could find and check out prices online. So this is different models than damage restoration, right? Where they just offer free estimates and they have to come out to your house. They could just check on the prices online, right? So you have to do a better job on the landing page and understanding the transaction. That really can be all done in the phone. As someone calls up, hey, yeah, so I saw your Ferrari online. It looks like it's $1,500 for the day. I would like to kind of book that out for my birthday. And that whole entire transaction is done on the phone. So that is a different type of transaction. And so it's really, you're selling this niche is you're selling a want instead of a need, right? So water damage rescuing is really a need. So if your house is flooding, that's a need, right? Exotic car rental is more of a want. Hey, I want to purchase this if it's the right price at the right time with the right availability. And so understanding that, all the ins and outs and the lingo when you're talking to your clients is going to dramatically help. So take, for example, like a plastic surgeon, those needs customers to come into the office. So they need people to actually come in so they can do exams and quote them on prices. So customers want to connect with their surgeons. So they want to have like a smiling face, a person who's trustworthy, who's going to, you cut your body open. They want to know that that they're very comfortable with this. And then price is negotiated in this transaction. So maybe you're getting a nose job that's $10,000, but maybe you can get it for $8,500. So as you can see, I gave you 3 different niches that are all kind of different transactions. One has to go out to the house. One can all be done over the phone, and then one has to go into the office. One is kind of like a set price. One is they have to figure out how much damage there is, and then one is kind of negotiable. And so, really knowing your niche and getting into it and specializing in this niche is just a very, very key, vital piece of it. So let's go into the benefits of niching down. So one of my favorites is when you're doing AdWords campaigns, you can really just copy that AdWords campaign and you can reuse an existing AdWords campaigns to copy and paste with a new city and a new partner. So say, for example, you're in the pest control and you're in Las Vegas and you get that one partner, you're all excited. And then you go ahead and say, okay, well, I'm super confident. I am going to go call another partner in the Reno area. So then you go and call Reno, you acquire that partner, and you say, I can provide leads within 72 hours. Now you can grab that exact campaign that you have optimized, and you just go and grab that exact landing page, and you reuse that and just copy and paste, change it from Las Vegas to Reno, and now you've got a great campaign that you can use very quickly. So problems and solutions. So you will be able to understand the problems your partners have in their business and the solution you can provide. So again, when you know that niche very, very well and almost better than them, who you're talking to, your new partners, when you understand their problems better than they do and you can provide those solutions of what we just talked about with the 3 different niches, sometimes these guys don't really think, even though they're in the business every day, they don't really understand the marketing piece, right? And when you understand their business and the marketing piece of being able to deliver these leads and provide these solutions to their problems, this is really where you become a vital marketing partner. So that's a really, really good one of, niching down. You get to know that niche better than they do sometimes. So partner referrals. These are partners that you can refer to other partners they're friends with in the same niche. So say, for example, a guy is, friends, a lot of these pest control guys maybe go to meetings or associations, or the dentists, they all go to school together. So they have plenty of dental friends, right? So if you specialize in the dental niche, and they grew up and went to school together, and you're just absolutely killing it and bringing in a ton of leads for one dentist, he probably knows, 10 of his friends that all live in probably like a 25, 50 mile radius, in the Los Angeles or Orange County area. There's so many dental offices around here that I'm sure they all know each other. They may go out to lunch with each other. Hey, we got David over here. He's just absolutely killing it for me. We're bringing in 100 new clients a month. And I would love to refer you to him. Oh, that sounds awesome. That's crazy that you're scaling your business that quickly. Give me his phone number right away, right? So those partner referrals are absolutely vital. That's how we've been growing my pay-per-lead agency very quickly. We get people on board all the time that have referred from us. So They call and say, hey, can you do my area? And say, yes, we can. So case studies. So once you just absolutely kill it for that pest control or that dentist, you can build a case study and use it to attract new partners on board. So businesses love to know that you already understand that exact business, right? So if you are just absolutely killing it for that dentist or that pest control company, you can go ahead and make a written case study. You can also do a video case study. I do a combination of a written and video case study. And then you can go in a couple of different ways. You can just pick up the phone. You can call people, hey, check out this case study. You can also go ahead and cold email them. You can call them and then get their email and then cold email them. So it's kind of a warm email and they expect it, right? You can also do some Facebook ad targeting. So just targeting dentists out there that may want new leads coming in. And so you have this great case study of how you absolutely killed it for dentals or for dentists or pest control guys. You target them, or HVAC or roofing or any of these other niches that you specialize in. People will love to know when you're doing just kind of a local agency. And they say, oh, have you ever done a dentist? No, I haven't, but you're my first. And I would, okay, cool. But if you can go and lead them to, oh, yeah, I've done a dentist already, or I've done a pest control. Shit, we have 20 pest control on board, and there's multiple case studies. So that's when you grow your agency and you have multiple video case studies. They just eat that stuff all day, right? So there's no kind of guessing in this. Oh, is this person going to be able to provide results? Is this person trustworthy? Are they going to try to screw me over? Because no matter if you're selling a monthly management service or the pay-per-lead or the hybrid model or any of this stuff, it is simply a trust building model that you have to get into right away to build that trust, so they know that you are hands down going to do what you say over the phone, or whether email or an agreement or whatever it is. That case study kind of takes that guessing game out of that, where they know you've already done this for 10 other pest control companies in various areas. They don't really care where the area is. All they care about is, okay, has this person provided results for this pest control company in the Las Vegas area? And I'm in Reno. He's not my competitor. So that's all they really care about. And another great benefit is a scalable system. So all of that stuff combined is really like copying it, being able to know the problems and solutions, being able to provide case studies. All of that stuff is you build a scalable system. So you get all of this stuff in down. And if you're doing this all by yourself at start, that's great. And then as you get more clients on board, you're just going to start grabbing this system in play. And I kind of go into this in more detail in later modules about really building that system and kind of putting that into play. So you can hire multiple sales guys. You can hire an account manager to run your AdWords stuff. You can hire a local SEO, or you can outsource that. All of this stuff is, really a scalable system. And that gives you an outcome that you can know of going from Las Vegas to Reno to Detroit to, any of these different cities that you specialize in one niche. You could go to any one of these cities and you have the system ready in play. Hey, calling you up. Yep, we can provide, leads in 72 hours. Okay, cool. And then that way, the profit that you're going to earn already, because there is no guessing game. There is no, oh, well, I'm in the limo niche, or I'm in the HVAC niche, but then I just, closed a solar client yesterday. Well, that's a big learning curve going from, the solar niche to the HVAC niche, or the dental niche to the pest control niche. They all have their kinds of ins and outs. And so very, very important to niche down, because then you have a very scalable system to be able to replicate over and over and really maximize and profit very, very quickly. So